All right, just adjusting it. Whoa! Oh! That behind the steering wheel, there is not a grown adult driving. You see like a little head. It's coming, still coming faster.
Shoot the tires out.
Yeah.
Shoot the tires. But if it's going so fast and like the kids go flying out.
So this is where we're at. The crew went to check out how bandits have been able to snatch a crazy steroid-fueled Dr. Hyde drug called Red Shine. No relation to moonshine. And in their travels to get to the town of Guthrie, Oklahoma, they found 2 kids streaking down the road in a pickup. So what's one of the first initial thoughts they have? Let's try to blow the tires out of the truck. We'll see how that works in just a couple of minutes.
He should have been wearing his seatbelt this time.
We can turn the cruiser around.
There's definitely seatbelts in the back of a pickup truck. This is 1950.
No, he just said bed.
Actually, no.
They actually don't.
Yeah. What if there was a contraption?
It would be so nice if there was kids.
He's now an adventurer.
So I'm without consulting.
Without consulting?
Without consulting.
Okay, so time out.
Now here's where I put my money where my mouth is. If you remember one of my previous GM advice episodes, I always hyped up that you should do timeouts, especially when you think your character is going to do something that's going to drive the rest of the party crazy. That way everybody can talk about what their responses are and there are no hard feelings as everybody kind of agrees on a middle ground. Because, as we'll talk about a little later in the episode, there's a difference between role assumption and role playing.
Everybody know what you're
Personal.
So guys, I'm going to reach out there, pull out my rifle, and blow out the tire.
I'm going to stop him from doing this.
Yeah.
I want to intervene.
All right.
I do.
Fair enough.
I don't know if he just shattered his rifle, but I will shatter his rifle.
Is there anyone else planning on doing anything else?
We could have a net.
Oh yeah, let me just pull out my spike strip that I have handy.
We have a minivan.
What do you think about that?
I can't tell anything.
So when is the last time you practiced your pit maneuvers?
Well, let's find out.
Let's do
Let's
that.
find out. Let's do it right now.
Pit manure.
You can't pit maneuver when he's coming straight.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you gotta turn around and then chase after him and catch up to speed and then hit him.
I can do that.
Oh, you should come out of bootlegger reverse.
The bootlegger reverse.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You can reach out and grab the little kid. That's the one on the flatbed, right?
It's not natural.
That's risky.
It is very risky.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're a giant, like, robotic thing.
Why don't you just stand out in the middle of the road and just catch it?
I'll jump towards you.
That may be like one step less worse than throwing a
I
gravity
mean,
spike
if
thing.
that's the case, we might as well put your cube or
Wait.
in the middle.
Don't we have, like, the... Have they
I'm
been
maneuvering this.
where,
Come
like,
on.
they flatten out the tires?
Yeah, he said spike. The spike.
Yeah, the spike.
Yeah, we don't have our spike strip handies today. You know, it was in my bag. I just kind of forgot to pack it. It just moved the mint out of the way for my mint julep.
Actually,
and so
you guys are
to...
in a Texas Ranger cruiser. There might be like one in the back.
Oh, is there?
There might be.
That doesn't
We have
sound.
to roll for it.
It doesn't sound that...
It doesn't sound that far off. Yeah, that
Can
far
I look for the spike strips?
You have to stop the car to do so, but yeah.
I
No,
know
you
that.
can go through the... No,
It
you
would
can't
be
do
the
that.
trunk.
By the time we stop,
No, we're in a van.
No,
Yeah.
just for clarification, we are in a police
It's always
cruiser,
going to be known as
It's a van.
and he keeps calling it a van, so it confuses
No,
us.
I haven't called it a van once
So I
today.
thought we were like in a plane of
We really
straight up
haven't.
vans.
Nope,
Like
nope.
we're in a police cruiser.
Yeah.
We're in a police
There's
cruiser.
5 of us riding in the back of police.
Four.
There's 4 of us riding. So we're riding in the back like
Well-
prisoners.
Two of you are.
So we're riding in 2 separate
on
cars.
another
then.
mission.
No.
How come we're not in 2 separate cars? That's my question.
That would be a waste of resources.
Yeah.
It would not
It
be a
used
waste
to
of
be
resources.
like that. No more.
Everybody used to get their own pickup.
Yeah.
Yes.
They took that away from me, too.
Yeah, they took that away from you. So now you guys, 4 of you are crammed into a cruiser. If you get to 5, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Okay, so
Take
you
them
plan on the
prisoner.
break.
Wait, your boss is going to be like,
Oh, no, I don't know.
Am I stopping this thing or am I doing
Yeah.
the pit maneuver? Because I feel more confident with the pit maneuver.
You have to turn around.
I can do that.
You have to turn around and then
I can do that.
chase after the.
I can do that.
We're checking for spike strips. I would definitely listen. I already
I'm
said.
the one driving.
I already said what I'm gonna do, and there's And since I already decided...
You wanted to shoot people!
If the
No,
spike
but
strips don't
as-
work, then you do your pit maneuver.
As
It's
a character,
gonna get away.
As a character, I don't know any of this. Okay, I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yep.
So
Character versus player.
I already said what I was gonna do. My character already decided, so I can't really stop.
No.
and say,
I know that. So
You're gonna shoot the kid.
I'm shooting the tires.
So you're going to
Excuse
shoot
me,
the
moi.
tire.
I am shooting the tires. Excuse me, moi.
You're doing pit maneuvers.
It's-
We're
okay.
suggesting.
Okay. That's
And
okay.
so I would say, throw a suggestion at me as a
I'm
character.
saying
And
spike strip.
no.
I think
would
he's gonna get away.
Throw this
Yeah.
idea at me and say, listen, stop, don't shoot him. We might have a spike strip in the back. Okay? Just saying.
Okay, so right now, to set the scene, you've got your gun stuck out the window.
No,
He's getting his gun ready.
I'm getting my
Okay.
gun ready, and you see me getting my gun ready and rolling down the window. You have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
So
So I'm gonna take the double take. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Well, you see, my good friend, I'm about to shoot the tires out of this car.
The hell you ain't? And then I'm gonna pit maneuver.
Okay.
What's gonna happen?
Do you know what a pit maneuver is?
I'm gonna find out.
Okay.
You mean you're just gonna like move the car so like it?
No,
He
His
just goes
character will
around.
know what a pit
Yeah.
maneuver is.
Yeah.
Okay.
From his Texas training.
The pit maneuver is whenever you go behind the car,
Yeah.
and you ever see them, they just like tap the side of the car and it
Oh,
spins it out of control.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
That's a pit
Yeah.
maneuver.
Let's do it. That sounds badass as
You
hell.
get to kind of bootlegger reverse first.
Yeah.
It's going to pass you first.
Okay, bootleggers
Okay.
reverse, then pit maneuver. I like
the
it.
spike-
But you better convince my character.
Yeah.
I'm saying convince my character not to shoot out the window at the kids, because if you do that, I'm going to shoot at
There's kids in a van and you need to bring out a rifle. Should be convincing enough, you know?
How about
We are in
I say something?
1950s.
Let's not
We
sound
drink
right.
lead.
I'll say
I
something.
just won.
I know, a giant snake fell out of the sky. I get it, you know?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
but we.
you're like, you
No
move the
such
car,
thing. We're snake deniers.
So, yeah.
kind of jolt us around, we look, and then I say, let's
Mark,
not
I think I got a good shot right now.
let's
Thank
not
you
do
very
that. Let's
much.
do,
Why not?
Because you could
Why
scare
would
the
I
kids.
not? What?
You could scare the kids, and that car or that truck can spin out of control.
Yeah, that
Like
speed
that.
the truck will flip and you'll
Yeah.
kill it.
Yeah.
I am shooting the back tires out because you know what? That's a perfect clear shot right now.
They can't
Now,
control
you
it
say
now.
make sure Alien's not going to lose control. I know what I
I
am doing.
think
I have
we
done
do.
this a million times.
Let's do
Now,
a pit maneuver.
I'm gonna grab onto his gun. This is gonna happen.
what are you going to do with that?
And I'm gonna do it myself.
I'm kicking his seat in protest. like an angry toddler.
Just take his gun away. You're like giant.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna cover
he's in
his
the
face
front
so he
seat.
can't
At this
see.
point, I'm trying to like settle him down. Okay.
Okay, so you're not going to shatter the gun.
No, I'm not gonna shatter the gun. I could do that. All right, I'm letting you know right now. I could shatter your gun.
You would not break poor old Bessie right now. Please tell me you won't kill poor old Bessie. You know what? I'll do whatever you want. Just please leave Bessie alone. It has been through me through hunts in Africa, and I do not want to kill it. Oh my God!
Alright guys, let's do
Look,
pit
Betsy's
maneuver.
gonna get it if you don't put that thing down right now.
All right. I heard you. Listen. All right. Bang, bang with a handgun.
Interesting. You should have just said I'm turning the wheel or whatever. I mean, you know.
I was going to. I was just about to ask you where the other truck
Didn't
is
you
in
move
relation
the
to
car?
it.
I mean, the
You
van.
know, because it's still coming at us.
It's true.
You know?
So.
No, it's not. Didn't we do a reverse bootlegger
No,
shot?
No, we
I
hadn't
didn't
had
do
a
any of
chance
that
yet.
because we've been arguing about
Back and
it
forth.
again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a.
I was waiting for him to say he's going to do a bootlegger or
I
something.
did say I was gonna do it. I'm like,
Yeah, he
So-
said he was doing a bootlegger. I
I'll
thought we.
rewind because I haven't had a chance to make a
I know.
dice roll for that yet.
Oh,
All
no.
right. Or have him make a dice roll. So we're going to rewind.
All right, let's rewind.
All right. So rewinding. You said you're going to make a bootlegger while you're holding on to his shotgun, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
My shotgun?
Rifle.
That's right. He's gonna buy. He's got that seat.
Okay.
Betsy.
Do you got any skills in driving?
No,
Oh, is it?
I don't need him. I don't need him.
Don't need him, do you?
Don't need him.
So you're gonna do a pit
We
maneuver
did our
and a
timer
reverse
throughout all of
bootlegger
this time.
with no driving skills.
That's correct.
All right. So we'd say that would be
That's what
demanding,
training is for.
but because you don't have, you aren't practiced in driving.
Do we have our sheets, our cheat sheets?
I can get one for you right here.
Nice. I like to have the cheat sheets out.
My bad.
So you know the cruiser.
Pass them around. All right. So, or they're going to be demanding, but now it's going to be difficult because you're not practiced in this crazy driving maneuver. So that's a 12 or better that you're going to have to roll.
I got this. What kind of roll is this, by the way?
Okay, so as a recap, how the engine for Cypher works is at first you play with a scale of 1 to 10, which is called a difficulty. And then you do the things and the math on the difficulty. Does this asset makes things easier? Okay, so instead of trying to hit an 8, it goes down to a 7. If something makes it harder, well then maybe it goes from an 8 to a 9. Now, those are actually pretty crazy numbers, because what you do when you've done all that other assessment of the difficulties and bonuses you're going to get, you take the final number. Let's say the final number is a 3. You multiply it by 3, and you get the number you roll on the d20. So that 3 becomes a 9. Sometimes it's just easier to kind of look at the chart at first, but the big thing to remember is you work your bonuses and your penalties on a scale of 1 to 10, and the final result is multiplied by 3, so you know what to roll on a d20. And I think they prefer the d20 because there's just a lot more wiggle room in there as compared to using something like a d12 or a d10.
This is going to be a speed roll.
Speed roll? Shoot, okay, let me use some effort here.
Okay.
Let me do some effort. So I'm going to subtract 3, and that'll be a, instead of demanding, it's going to be, oh no, it is demanding now.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So yeah, actually it's now difficult. So it's going
Oh,
to be
yeah,
it's going to be 12 or better.
gotcha. Boom!
5.
Shit.
So he's grabbed your gun, and
That's it. It's because I'm
That's
struggling
it?
with too much with this gun right now.
exactly, and then he's like evidently trying to do some sort of maneuver, and it goes wildly out of control. Car starts to spin. Everybody hold on to something. It's spinning. And try again. Another speed roll.
Another speed roll.
Yep.
Oh my god, okay.
12 or better.
3.
No.
You bet.
Why do I
Idiot.
even need GM interventions? I don't. Okay, just offered one instead. And suddenly it's in the ditch.
So I jump out of the car.
Okay.
Whenever we land in the ditch, does the truck pop open?
It could. Sure.
Okay, do I see any spike strips while I'm there? Like, do I run across it? Do I see, like, out of the corner of my eye, anything, like, that catches my
You'd
eye?
have to dig in a little bit deeper to see what's from your angle to see what's in the car.
So, because I'm running out, and I'm going to shoot out the tires, obviously, right now at this
So
point.
maybe you're running out to try to shoot at the tires, and I'm looking in the back,
Yeah,
checking for spike strips.
Okay.
And then I say, let's
Wait.
do both.
At the
You
same
hit-
time.
Yeah, at
So-
the same time.
Is the other truck still, is it past us yet or no?
It's
still
passing you guys any second now.
Okay.
I was going to say, by the time you get these strips out,
Yeah, so
You're gonna have to do it.
I'm going to pop the tires.
Okay, you're gonna try to pop the tire.
And I'm
Yeah.
looking for the...
I'm gonna hit the back tire, so it kind of loses control, kind of swerves back and forth, kind of fishtails it instead of hitting the front
Okay.
tire. We're just gonna roll them automatically. I've taken a lot of physics classes. That's
such
how
a
it
bad
works.
idea. This is such a bad idea.
All right.
Not that mine was any better, right?
I'm gonna see that's challenging. 15 or better, unless you want to find some way to spend some might or some edge or effort. Well, not might, speed.
Okay. I'm gonna lay down on the floor, kick back.
How much time do you have?
I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna hit the sniper position.
Okay, so you're gonna do
I
that.
got into the sniper position with the rifle, laying
Okay,
down.
right.
Take my beat.
Oh, you're nice and comfortable.
Breathe in, breathe out. You know, I see the smoke trail coming, and I'm
Long story short, it takes you longer to describe it than that.
Yeah.
You line it up and the truck is gone.
It's a double surprise.
and then
I
I wait.
down the spike strip.
Okay.
In the meantime, as he's trying to lay
And then,
down.
and then as
We just
I
see
jump
them
down and
in
lay
the
down,
like in the
and then I wait
right.
until
Oh
it's
my
about,
God.
I want to say a good 10 meters away.
No, no.
You know what? My dice,
Feeling good about your dice?
I am feeling good about my dice.
Nicely
Nicely
done.
done. So you hit that back tire successfully, bam, and starts to swerve back and forth. You see the little kid in the back fall down somewhere in the back of the pickup.
And I roll into the dish to get away from it just to make sure
It's actually past you. It's like
Okay,
this way.
all right, and then I I turn around back and I want to shoot the other tire, make sure that it's nice and...
Okay, so you can try
Thorough.
again.
Thorough.
Try again if you want. It's going to be intimidating because the pickup is swerving back
Yeah,
and forth.
of course.
You might just shoot the kid.
But, you know...
As I was saying.
3. He shoots himself.
Yeah.
That
would be a 1. That would be a 1.
That would be a 1, okay?
And actually, that's not even a
True.
real good use of GM intrusion. That's kind of funny. All right, you miss, but the truck slides completely off the road as there was a bend in the road farther behind you guys, and you hear a splash.
Oh,
Okay.
waterbound.
We should rush over there. Just saying.
Yeah.
So,
Let's get back
you
in the,
drive it
in
out?
the car.
can we drive it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a little stuck.
Can I get out and push it with my diesel suit?
Good.
Alright,
Do
let's
it.
do that.
Push us out.
Okay. Do I need to roll or anything, or just push it because I'm awesome?
Push us out. Did you know?
Well,
Oh,
Yeah.
let's say that would be demanding,
Probably get 2 hours.
but you have an asset.
Alright.
Whoa!
Off the table.
That's a huge table.
If
What
only
is
there
it?
was some sort of tower.
Yeah, maybe use the Shower of Doom.
Or not.
Or not. You
Use
might get
it!
a tree, never
No.
I'm
mind.
gonna use it and lose it.
No.
11.
11.
There we go.
Yeah.
Because you know what would happen if you'd used our cursed dice tower, right?
My suit would have broken and be smelling exhaustions on the way.
You would have rolled a 2. What?
There's 4.
Oh!
You know, let's put that to the test. What would have happened?
18.
Well,
19?
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah.
I think
I saw it 8.
that's karma.
It's just trying to it is trying to throw us off the
It
center.
is.
It's like, hey, look, it's nice in here, guys. 19. You put it in.
Every time we go depended on that thing, it's let us down.
Yeah.
That's the trick. So, you just push it out. The sound of the car engine, your engine, it sounds like it's, the speedway down there. All right, you get it out. You guys go down the road, and there was evidently a small pond that was by that bend, and that's where the pickup kind of rolled into. It's kind of stuck in there with the junk and everything else. But you see that there are 2 kids, both male, about 10 years old, kind of trudging out of the water.
Now, why would you go and threaten my poor bear Bessie if you see the kids are just fine? Now, if we would have continued with my plan in the first time, we would have never had these problems now, would we?
So I just sort of look at you.
You tried to kill us!
Yeah.
You're crazy!
I kind of look at the kids, and I look at you, and I say, you were trying to kill them.
Now, my dear fellow kids, I have seen that you are a little bit precarious in a precarious situation, and we try to help you in this situation. Now, why are you looking at me with this sour face like you have eaten a lemon? My dear friends, I have just helped you. Now, if you take that lemony face, I will go ahead and get inside there, and she will give you a lollipop. Now, would that make you feel a little bit better?
She's got candy?
She got candy right there. That sweet little lady right there has
Okay.
Now, wait.
He goes up.
Do I have to roll a dice to see if I have a lollipop?
I get the impression.
I don't remember grabbing any lollipops
I
along
get
the
the
way, so
impression
thank you.
Having lollipops would not be a Texas Ranger thing, and from your character, I don't think that would be your character.
Thing either, no.
No.
Wow.
Well, Ms. Speaker, you better speak somehow.
Okay.
Calm down these kids.
Okay.
Because they're all riled up.
Hi, kids. Let's get away from this interesting man.
Interesting man. I love this
Where's the lollipop?
Well, you see, that man, he ate the last of the lollipop.
He lied to us.
Yeah, well, you also tried to
She doesn't even have to make a roll. She doesn't even have to roll. It's
So, but what I do have for you is something even cooler.
What are you
I'm gonna give you both a bone to share.
A bone?
Yeah, you see, we went on a dangerous mission, and I picked up this really cool-looking bone. Do you want it?
Well,
Do
they
you
are
want it?
2 10-year-old boys.
Yeah. Do you want
Bones,
it?
that would be cool. Yeah.
Those dogs.
This is great. I love the situation.
So I pull out the bone,
Now, is this
and then I go to put it back in, and I'm like, but there's just one thing that I need from you.
What?
What? I need you guys to tell me, and you have to be honest, what happened
What's the situation with that truck, by the way? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I
It's
need
stuck
to
in the
know.
mud, that's fine.
It's not sinking.
Okay, number 2, was that the
That's
finger
fucking
bone you
true.
picked up in the
Yeah.
weird dimension where the kids were stuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So yeah, they look at it, it's a finger bone, and they're like,
A finger
Yeah.
bone.
that just ignites their
Some
imagination.
dude died!
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Now, this is part of the magic of a role-playing group. The stories. Not just making stories, but how those stories build off each other. It's like kind of the ultimate in-joke sort of scenario among geeks, but now it's among your friends that you're role-playing with, where there's just tons of backstory no one else really knows about until you get a chance to tell them.
And so they're like, well, the monsters came and they attacked. They attacked the town and they killed all the adults.
All of the adults.
All the adults and all the kids they found, they tied them all up and left them in their houses. Sammy and I escaped, so we're going to go get help.
What town is it?
Guthrie?
Guthrie? Have you seen the mayor?
They killed all the
They know
adults.
who the mayor is, if I'm totally honest, right? Like, they probably wouldn't know.
It's a small town.
I mean,
It is.
Yeah.
They kind of know
Yeah.
most of the adults.
Yeah.
maybe.
What kind of monsters attacked?
They had fangs and red skin and claws, and some of them had scales, and some of them are just bad men.
Bad men working with the monster?
Yeah, they were.
What did these bad men look like?
Well, I mean, they looked like guys, but they were bad.
Do you recognize them? Anybody you know?
No, they were all strangers to us. We almost made it back to the other town, but the stick I was using for the accelerator, I lost grip of it when we hit a bump, and it got stuck on the floorboard, so that's why I couldn't brake.
Well, you guys are very brave. How did you manage to escape?
Well, we
Just
wiggled out of the ropes.
Get out of the ropes. Did anybody else?
Maybe,
Okay.
I don't know. We got in the pickup. We wanted to go get help quick.
Okay.
I don't know, something's not right now. It's just feeling really creepy.
Well, we're rangers, and we're here to help, so we're going to fix it, okay?
I think we did enough damage as it is. So,
So, yeah, come. We were going to go to town, but it's perfect. We found you. Come on.
Okay. I don't know how comfortable, and then I'm like, hang back right here, just sit down for me, and I'm going to talk to the team.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of sitting in the dirt.
Okay.
Like the pond. And I guess you're updating everybody,
Yeah,
right?
so I'm telling you guys everything that
Did you
happened.
give the poor kids their candies?
You and I are going to have a conversation about this candy thing. No, you ate it last time, remember?
I do not remember
You
this.
kept crying and screaming for lollipops.
I do not
I'm
remember
not
this.
sure why. You
No,
kept saying,
no.
I miss it from my hometown.
No, you see, my hometown has a specialty. Now that is a apple just dipped in the caramel.
the caramel.
Now that was amazing. But candies, I do not eat that. That gives me cavities and it wakes me up in the morning. Keeps me up all night long. I
You
cannot
ate
eat
it.
such things. Well, obviously I was in a problem. Okay.
Okay. Well, these kids are willing to go show us around town. Go with us. Do we want to take them?
Why would we take them to this town? We already know that there's
They
people
know
there.
the area.
Yes,
Wait,
but
don't you
there's
know
I know
the
the area.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I kind of know the area.
So how are we going to get these kids?
There's definitely some. Wouldn't the mayor be better suited at giving us this toll, the folks?
So I'm like,
they
he's
said all
not-
the adults are dead.
I kind of cut
The
in when
mayor.
you say mayor, though, and I'm just like, the mayor, he's not one words with the Rangers, you see.
Well, the mayor
Well-
may be dead.
He may be dead, but unlikely.
Oh, then our problems are solved here. Then what are we doing around here? Then
Right, so
there's no adults and there's no
should-
problems, right?
Should we split up?
No.
No,
Here-
no, we can't.
Out of character.
Out of character, baby.
Out of character. You haven't explained. I don't understand this.
I said I updated you guys on what was going on, and then
Yes, you did.
Oh.
For what was happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, what is it? I've been to this town already,
All right.
and
Yeah.
what I already know is that the mayor he doesn't want anything to do with the Rangers.
Well, right now we can do the coup de grace, and then we will be heralded as saviors to this here town.
So I kind of.
I don't think you know if that word.
I kind of look at the ground. I kind of look at the ground and I put one hand on your shoulder and I'm like, you do realize that the reason these monsters exist is because the mayor's creating them.
Now, I understand.
They're his monsters.
Yes, I understand these are monsters, but whenever there's a new settlement in here, they will come to us and pay our taxes. Now, I have lost my precious gun the other time in Mushing. Now, as you know, it costs money to get these sort of things, and I just keep on rambling on.
And thank you for sparing us from table the rambling story of characters.
I tell you about the taxes and everything that we could have bought with it, all the bullets and...
Now here I just want to take a moment to break out the difference between role assumption and role play. Basically, role playing is a cooperative game. So even though you create a character who may be a touch different than everybody else, the character and the player have to still work with the crew to kind of get things done. That doesn't mean you can't have banter. That doesn't mean you can't have disagreements. But there is a danger to that called role assumption, where the player insists on the character doing things to the point where it's a detriment to the game. Not to the mission, not to the characters, but to the actual game. It's just going to derail everything. At some point you have to go, is what I'm doing faithful to my character, or is it so faithful that it's not going to be fun for everybody else? And this is where Steve is showing some good stuff. He did a timeout earlier. Here he just says, oh, instead of rambling on and wasting game time, being kind of, you know, I'm in the spotlight, he said, and my character will continue on and on and on. So kudos to Steve. He knows the difference between role assumption and role play.
All this crazy stuff that I just saw on the internet.
I just
That's
sort of,
okay.
I sort of like turned around.
The mailroom.
I sort of turned around and I kind of looked to the sky like, here we go! And I just go right to the bed. Like I'm already in the driver's seat at this
I
point.
interrupt. Gentlemen. We have these two kids waiting for us. Are we taking them to the city, or are we not?
And
Yes, where are we supposed to put these two fair kids? Are we going to put them in the trunk with the spice pistol?
We got it.
They're in the back on you. You're watching them. Come on, short round. I kind of call them over.
Short round.
Short round.
Short round.
I call them short round. That's what I'm calling.
Just a little timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the game we explained to Dan that short round has been seen as an offensive Asian stereotype because of the very cheesy way he talks. I mean, people thought it might have been cute in the 1930s, but it's not so cute anymore. And, you know, instead of like stopping the whole game, he ran with it. And then, you know, afterwards, he kind of agreed that he could see where we were coming from. So kudos to Dan.
Okay, because short round is also known to be the character from Indiana Jones,
It is.
which is now known to be offensive.
Is it?
Yes.
Shut up.
No,
What?
true.
But they're not Chinese. Can I say that? I already did.
Just half pints.
Half pints.
Go with half pints.
Come on, half pints.
There you go.
Isolate that audio and use that instead.
There you go.
I
Come
didn't
on,
know
buddy,
that.
let's go be hors d'oeuvres in Guthrie.
So I grabbed
That
the
sounds like
I said,
a wonderful plan.
All right,
Wonderful
kids.
I've
plan.
never heard it.
That's
you ready
it.
to go on a mission?
Yeah.
Now, you have to pay attention. Keep it alert.
Are we
Listen to
using
what
these
we
kids
say,
as
okay?
body shields just in case?
No! We just spent a whole
you
mission
are.
saving like
We
12
just
of
saved
them.
them. Although his saving.
Well, you guys do have one more option. You could take time out to take them back to the nearest town.
How far is it though?
We'll say it's a couple hours.
Oh.
Let's do it. There's no chance of fixing the
now and
truck.
Guthrie.
Okay, so we'll say like it's,
Yeah, we're gonna
it's
fix
an
the
hour to
truck
go
and
there,
just
drop them
throw
off,
them
an
back
hour
in
to
the
get
truck.
back.
Here, have any
No,
longer
I mean,
accelerator stick.
We get 2 trucks.
We got time. We got time to kill it.
Let's bring them back. They're just.
Bring him back? Bring him
Well,
to the
wait.
new town?
They know about where the kids are.
Yeah.
You can even probably use your car radio to call ahead so they know that you're coming and you can deposit them off versus 20 questions because there is a ranger outpost out there.
Okay.
Remember?
I grabbed the radio,
I say we go with
and I grab the radio, and I go and say, is there any rangers out there? Hello, is this the ranger outpost?
Oh my god, they instantly recognize your voice and nobody picks up.
Yeah.
Now this is part of the magic of a role-playing group. the stories. Not just making stories, but how those stories build off each other. It's like kind of the ultimate in-joke sort of scenario among geeks, but now it's among your friends that you're role-playing with, where there's just tons of backstory no one else really knows about until you get a chance to tell them.
Like right away. Yeah.
What's the name of
Dead
the
air.
city? Oh, the city? We're going to say that the city is Enid.
What was it?
Enid.
Hello, Ranger Alpha said Enid. Hello? Hello?
Cut to Enid, where there's this Lone Ranger going, oh, I hope it's not him. I met him at the last Ranger function. The guy would not shut up about his taxes and bullets.
Hello? Ranger Station in Enid. Have you, can you hear me? This is a hard copy. Do you hear this hard copy?
Cut to Enid. What the hell's a hard copy?
It's like looking through.
Can you? No, he's just like.
And this is lingo. This is a 10-4 on the 5-4. Can you hear me?
Cutting back to Enid. I'm going to answer this because this guy's going to drive me crazy.
Can you hear me on the round and clear?
Like 5 minutes later,
Can you hear me on the round?
5 minutes later, you're still making up codes, and we're too entertained to like.
And he's like, the minute he would shut up, I could actually cut in and.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, like 5 minutes later. This is Enid Outpost. Can I help you?
It seems that we have something of a zombie outbreak down here in the next town over.
Outbreak?
We have 2 kids that need to be taken care of and
What
become wards of the state. Now, can you go ahead and send one of your great gracious rangers down here?
Send a reindeer! Send a reindeer stat!
Send one of your great gracious
Send Santa
rangers
Claus.
down here to come pick up these 2 kids so that we may not bring them into this hellish presence that we are going to go in and take over.
Has your accent changed again?
No, it has not.
Everywhere.
No, it is not. It is still.
Southern?
It is still southern. It is still a southern gentleman, my good sir.
Okay.
What do I think of this?
Where the hell are you?
We are about 2 hours away in what's the name of this town?
Hour.
Sir, hey, what's the name of this town? With the crazy mayor it's the crazy mayor that does not want to have our protection.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Actually, they probably would.
Yeah,
They would.
They would know the town.
And back then, mileposts were much more important, so people actually paid attention to them. You had those little signs that are rectangular that gives a number. That's
So
a
what's
milepost.
the
Yeah, so like you said, we're past milepost 22.
We are past milepost 22, and we have 2 kids that we're gonna leave at milepost 22. You can come pick them up so kindly.
You're gonna leave unescorted until I get there.
No, you can go ahead and take your time and take over and come in and pick up these kids because I'm gonna keep on.
So he's like already in the car by the time.
He's still talking for like an hour, trying to explain this, and then the guy gets there.
Well, you probably has to like butt
Got
in.
that?
You do
You
the
guys got
static,
that?
don't you?
over, whatever. Over and out, which is not a thing.
No. I'm still talking on the radio while he pulls up.
Yes.
To the
Exactly.
I'm not arguing.
And we have gone through this round time, and we will love to. And our democracy demands. Sir, I thought you were still in the station. Can you go ahead and pick up
elbow him like he's there.
Yeah, well, he's here.
So these are the 2 young'uns?
Yes, sir. That right there is the 2 young'uns that we have.
I'm good. I'm good.
You see, what happened
Was he really on the horn the whole time I was driving?
Entire time.
Bless your heart.
Bless
his heart.
We've learned his own amount.
Did you by any chance pick up the mint juleps that I asked for about it?
Nope. Straight up.
I'm like, come on now, come on. Well, we got some in the car, I'm sure. And then sort of like grab you away.
Kind of like candy, except for him, it's a mint julep.
Yeah.
I think I saw one in the trunk. Just go right in.
You like
Leave in there.
trail.
Leave a little more, yeah.
Next to the spice.
You like leave like a trail of mint julep.
Oh, Manjula! Ooh, another Manjula!
Trail of mint juleps, hashtag. That's the other backwards. Wait, it's hashtag mint juleps. All right. All right, so he takes them, and he goes, well, at least we have a place to put them.
Why would you have a place to put them?
Well, we have an orphanage.
Oh, that is so good. I have to go volunteer sometime and explain to these kids how life really is.
No, you don't. You get.
Oh, they're aware.
I would love to come and volunteer some of my time sometime.
You'll have
I'm
plenty
sure
of
they
time
will.
at the end of
Sure
this
they
mission,
will.
and I'll just sort of like shove you again.
Okay,
Come on,
let's
we're
go.
getting out of
So
here.
I will bring mint juleps until everybody is happy.
I put you back, and I'm like, I'm sure you will.
So the
I
kids
started
go.
off.
And I
My
go,
papa was
"Isn't
about.
that
I started off. My papa
special?"
started giving it to me when I was about 5 years old.
So you're still like talking to, because he's already like walking.
He trails off,
Yeah.
and we're already in the van,
Yeah.
and we're driving off.
Yeah.
Did I take time to look for like a straight jacket?
No, we're driving away,
Do we
and
not
I'm
have
still
one of
talking to
those?
him.
Do I have to Google 1943 van free people? The van
Yes.
thing.
It's a cruiser!
All right, so we hop in the car.
Dragnet people,
We
dragnet.
all
You have to jump in the car. We're already driving away.
That's right. You're like, what?
We're driving
All
away.
right,
You
so
have to-
we hop in the car and we take off.
We
Okay.
gotta take off. We're heading to Guthrie.
All right. As you continue on, it's just field after field. All of the red corn has been stripped,
Literally going, yeah.
completely gone, or it's been hacked and it's been mowed down. So we get to Guthrie, and the gates are wide open because it was a walled town,
It is.
and there's
Well, look
nobody
at
there.
that. They have left a welcome committee for us. Let us go inside and see what they have done for us.